Hello, everyone, to episode 21 of my rapid chess series on chess.com. We are at a beautiful 1200 rating. For now, we might, we might go down, but that's not a problem because we're gonna get back up, hopefully. So let's start opponent. You gotta press him on the clock. Not like press him on the clock. Oh, I like this rating. Let's go for Queen Pawns opening. So I'm just gonna blitz out the first 10 moves because it's really not that relevant as long as I don't blunder anything obvious. So we need more time to think in the critical positions. So let's build up some time advantage. No, 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 don't remove that. Whoa. Oh my God. Imagine him, playing h6. Oh Lord. Okay, that's good. So far, so good. Um, I'm thinking, well, he can come here, obviously. That's probably the better move. But should I go back? Considering the fact that I have white, this is very, very passive. And he can go here anyway. You know what I mean? So something like that. And it's really not good. So I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. Get the pyramid of pawns. Now, c5 would be scary, losing my bishop and him threatening my pawn formation. But because of the knight at the moment, shouldn't be a problem. So let's get ready to castle. Maybe make some luft to the king. And we're at 15 minutes, move 8. So that's just fabulous. All right, but he moved his bishop twice. That can't be good. Okay, now he moved his knight twice. Probably the idea is to push c5 now. So instead, we can do that ourselves. Capture back with the knight if he takes, hitting the bishop. So far, so good. But the e file is semi-open. So far, this game is very drawish. If he kicks my knight, I'm gonna take his bishop. Let's centralize the rook on a semi-open file. Probably f to e is gonna be next. hmm. I think that's mildly annoying, so we can push a3. Move 13, still 15 minutes. So he saves his bishop. I think we can kick his knight first. Kick his knight first. and push d5. Do you think that's a good idea? It really looks right, but at the same time, it looks wrong. So let's be more principled. Put the rook on the semi-open file, and then we can push, I guess. Oh, but what about a5? Well, actually, a5 I think is pretty good. Now we threaten to fork the queen and the bishop and have a nice square, nice outpost for the knight. All right, so time management so far is good. Move 15, and at this point, usually critical positions, and just one wrong move can cost you the whole game. Okay, but we can still go for it and chop his bishop. Like, I don't see a reason not to do that. Also, let's not waste. So here, here, here. Is there any weird forks? Probably not. Then we can start to chase his knight. So probably I'm gonna take chase his knight and go from there. If we could jump with our rook from E to D, from E to D1, that would be fantastic. So if we kick, then whoa. So if we kick him, he comes here. Do I want that? Am I scared of that? It's probably not ideal, um, honestly. But the queen, an attack, um, his knight. Obviously, we won't take because this is a discovery. But let's just put some, right? I can't actually take because he has a discovery attack. Now that's a good move. Wow. Didn't think of that. Hmm. C3 or C2? Well, he has the dark square bishop. So let's retreat to a light square. And we have ideas to hit his rook. But he'll just move here. So I don't want him to do that. Okay, this pawn is pinned. Yeah, if we have a more here, let's say the queen would be here. This would be a nice fork because of the pin. So I'm already thinking of tactics. That's my favorite thing. He has no pawn here to fork pieces, but I should actually be scared of c5. Okay, knight h4 or rook. I feel like I'm getting too many pieces on queen side. Pressure. Let's put some pressure on king side. Okay. Okay, so what's that move? Does he want to potentially go there? Maybe, so okay, let's stop his queen from infiltrating and try to rotate our pieces to the king side. The rooks can be on the open file, I think. Maybe I'll rotate my bishop to be on this diagonal. I want my bishop here and my queen somewhere on king side. So queen d3, queen d3 to begin with, but then rook there is quite annoying. My knight is hanging. My queen is not protected. This rook is not protected. She wants to double up there. I don't think I'm scared of that. Yeah, if I can just rotate my pieces. My bishop here would be nice, but protected by the knight anyway. But now my knight is useless. So I'm gonna bring the knight back. Gonna bring the knight back. R- Rook e to c1. Something like that. Right, let's do that first. Then rook e to c1, and it should be all right. Well, that feels wrong. If he goes there, I'm just gonna take. He just walked into a pin. He can come in with the knight. Can reroute my knight. Mm, reroute my knight. Maybe even push the pawn. I can make some room for my king. I guess he can sacrifice. I'm gonna take, check, gonna go back, and then he's got nothing. We can repeat moves, of course. I can attack his queen, block his bishop, and make room for my king. Is there any downside? Downside would be queen to h3, but we have the bishop. Go for it. He goes here, gonna play bishop f1. Now we can bring the knight back. So this pawn is pinned. We need to keep that in mind. If we could maneuver and fianchetto the bishop, I think it's gonna be good. Let's start moving the knight first, though. It's gonna walk into a pin again. Okay, that's nice. He can infiltrate on a2. That's not a big problem, though. If he goes there, probably I'm gonna connect the rooks, just to be sure. And my bishop somewhere around there. Yeah, because if I fianchetto, it's gonna be good for defense, but would be much better as an offensive piece. Yeah, let's connect the rooks. The knight is not protected. I think now we can strike in the center, right? It's all or nothing. We'll have to. We'll have to. But I only have 7 minutes. He has 11. Well, almost against 11. Yeah, well, that doesn't really work. But if he takes, I take. That's not a problem. But this doesn't really work. What piece do we capture with? If we play rook, we can still infiltrate with the queen, which is thing. I guess I would be happy with a draw as well, but would be really nice to win. We can attack him immediately. Or maybe we should, but then we just invite him. Sure, let's go. I'm really scared of that move, but at the same time, Queen will be a bit isolated. Okay, that's protected for now. And this is protected for now. Let's follow through with our plan. Fianchetto. Okay, we can maybe do something like that, but let's attack his queen first. And I think I'm gonna centralize my queen afterwards. That's not a move. That's a move. Uh, and an annoying one. Okay, so that's an annoying move. Um, I think it's time to make this interesting. What do you think? take, here, take, threatening that pawn, and we just open the game nicely. So, yeah, I only have 5 minutes. If I lose, I lose. It's to be expected, but I just cannot play a game of chess without sacrificing the rook. Instantly he takes, didn't even think twice. Hmm. I'll have to be careful though with um right, if I go here, he can offer a trade of oh no, he cannot. If I go I think I got him. No, how is he defending the pawn? You can't go there. You can't go there. You can't offer a trade of queens. Yeah, I think he's a bit busted. We're gonna grab another pawn. And the material is equal. You cannot take a pawn. You can infiltrate afterwards. But I have my bishop. That's really not a problem. The problem is you can come with the bishop. Hmm. Oh wow. I was not expecting that. I think that now the position is not so good because he's gonna win the pawn, and we lost all the advantage, all the compensation for the rook sacrifice. If he takes and I'm not taking back, he's gonna win 2 pawns, so I'll have to trade. Rook is gonna be there. Push, takes. If takes, I take. So that's probably. But after takes, this pawn is hanging. Yeah, I'm gonna play here just so I can save my last pawn like that. Right. This is the exact line that I calculated and was ready for. Now, now I'm busted. Yeah, I didn't calculate so far, so unfortunately it's a lost game. I've got nothing. If I go here, I run into a check. If I go here, then don't know. I should start to put my pawns on light squares. Maybe push. Push, push. If here, here. So that's not good. If here, then no, I dropped this pawn. No, I'm so stupid. I'm just gonna resign, guys. Ugh. Well, here, here, here. I dropped this pawn. This is pained. That's just incredible. Like, no, it's just I should have pushed. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Oh, why does it have to end like this? I played so well, but well, apparently I didn't even play well. 73%. It said that I have a blunder, but now there's no blunder. Well, let's do the analysis. We are at 1199. He had a great move, also a blunder. A few misses, mistakes in that, but he had 21 best moves, and I only got 12, so it was a bit shaky, you know. So this was my highest advantage. Hmm. Yeah, if I would have taken his rook, we would have been in a Good position. And I hold the advantage until at least move 33. And I shouldn't have taken the knight with the rook. So 33 moves strong, but he just outplayed me. And there's not much you can do about that. So let's do a full analysis of the match. Let's try to learn something. We start with a very generic opening, nothing extraordinary so far. Yeah, that's not a very good move because he can play knight e4 and then I'll have to retreat. That's a very sad square for my bishop. Okay, instead he threatens me. I take. Best move. Excellent. Best move. Standard developing moves. Best move c4. Incredible. Should have taken with the bishop. Alright. I should have taken his bishop. That was a missed opportunity. Centralizing the rook was just good. Um, best move. Okay, now bishop to b1. That's so nice. That's really something that I would do. Um, yeah, that's my signature move to bring the bishop all the way in the corner. But I went for a suboptimal move. I should have retreated my rook all the way back, but I had hopes of this open file. Um, I'm kind of just wasting time. All right, finally I found best move, but now I'm scared uh, about my king's safety, to be honest. So we shuffle a bit back and forth. I should have threatened his queen now. I had this idea in the back of my mind for most of the match, but I just didn't do it. Now he makes a massive blunder. I wouldn't say massive, but let's just follow best moves to see. Um, all right, so basically, after takes, you attack his queen. And basically, um, yeah, computer says a2, or actually counterattacking. Okay, so either you give up the knight completely, or you counterattack. But I think even takes works, but taking the queen is the best move. He takes your queen, you take back, and we are up a minor piece. But that didn't happen. So I specifically doubled up my rooks to be strong on that file, and now when opportunity came, I just didn't take the shot. Um, so I think we need to learn from that. Instead, it's a miss. Rook takes. I should have taken with the queen. I was debating, I wasn't sure. And almost all my advantage is gone. we keep shuffling back and forth. I was scared the whole match for this move. And he never made it. We shuffled some more. Whoa, that's a wild move. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's a computerish move. And here, I should have give it much more thought, but I was running low on time. I felt like he was outplaying me, so I kind of gave up in the back of my mind. I was like all or nothing, and it was nothing. I just couldn't find a way to potentially win the game. So takes. Hmm. Okay, but the match is still not completely lost. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I should have been thinking about the rook here and instead be more prophylactic, I guess. But he misses that, and taking the pawn is an inaccuracy. Computer wants me to go to b5. It's an inaccuracy because he finds the best move, and from here, it's only downhill. Like from here, he really outplayed me. Um, I protected the pawn, which I shouldn't have. Um, I really didn't think this through because now he has two attackers. I kind of panicked, so this was another big mistake. Because I didn't really think through. After takes, he's threatening this pawn, which saw. I thought I'm smart, like I'm gonna save the pawn like that. But I forgot he can pin my knight to my king, and my knight is on a dark square. So that's so bad. So bad. He could have done that instantly. He went for the pawn. Whatevs. I defend, but it's already lost. He has two attackers. And yeah, like, no matter what you do, you give up a pawn. Yeah, I was thinking about this move for a long time, but he can just take. That's why I chose this move instead. And I was like, oh no, I dropped my other pawn. But apparently there's no way to save this. I thought about this move as well. Anyways, excellent. Excellent, best. That pawn is lost as well. I thought I can infiltrate, but I can't go any further with my king. And I just resigned. That's the recap of the match. And only a 73% accuracy. I felt like I played really well, but in the end, I just made a few disastrous mistakes because I was impatient and I should have believed more in myself and be more patient and go into an end game, maybe draw, and that's it. But I don't like to play for a draw. I'd rather lose uh, fighting for a win. than just snailing around and getting a draw. It's just not my style. So we learned something today. I think I played pretty well. You win some, you lose some. I'm not bothered about that. I just want to improve and play my best chess. Um, if you have any thoughts, let me know. I think this will conclude today's episode. And thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Ta cha.